Hey guys, Random DC here with a brand new recent issues, and today, instead of looking at the latest fuck up from Marvel Comics or another well-known title, I decided to show everybody a comic series that tends to be overlooked nowadays. First, quick history lesson. I trust everyone knows who Sonic the Hedgehog is by now. Back in the early 90s, this character was fucking everywhere. TV shows, toys, cameo appearances, and the like. In America, Sonic fans are treated to a comic series created by Archie Comics. This comic is genuinely stupid, badly written, and runs off that stupid Sonic Sat.AM cartoon series. Many fans cite this as the best Sonic-themed comic out there. If I may interject, the UK didn't get Archie Sonic, but instead was treated to a comic series created by Fleetway titled Sonic the Comic, which came out every fortnight. That means every 2 weeks, and contained stories based more on the games and less on the current TV series. No, it did not have characters like Princess Sally, Antoine, Bunny, or Snively, but characters that kinda evolved from the various little animals Sonic rescued in the games. Sure, it created some pretty stupid villains like the Marxio brothers, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I just want everyone to get a look at Sonic the Comic #1. By the way, I found these pages on the STC archive, and it was on the Sonic the Comic Reruns website, so if you want to see more of these, go check out that website. The first page shows us the control zone, welcoming readers to the comic and so forth. It also contained a Sega chart telling readers what Mega Drive, Master System and Game Gear games were selling the most. Nice to see Sonic's in 6th place there. Something he had to get used to, if you know what I mean. The story opens in the Green Hill Zone, with Sonic destroying a Motobug, much to the dismay of Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He begins to make a speech about his goal for conquering Mobius, while putting a lot of emphasis on the word eggs in certain words. Robotnik's plan involves converting all the planet's golden rings into an energy source to stop Sonic, not to mention polluting the atmosphere as an added bonus. Sonic learns of the dastardly plot somehow and speeds along to stop it. Robotnik delays Sonic with some badniks that he just takes out in a flash. Then, the good citizens of Mobians pretty much warn Sonic that he's running into a trap, which Sonic quickly shrugs off like the cocky piece of shit that he is. Sonic continues on his merry way, smashing badniks and falling off a cliff. He lands on a badnik that contains Porker Lewis. He saves him, gives him a quick PSA, then leaves. What a guy. Sonic soon finds the machine and goes into a super spin attack, which apparently hits the machine with the force of a cannon shell. I think it would take him more than the cannonball to stop that thing. But hey, that's just what I think. The machine explodes and Robotnik vows revenge.
I hate that hedgehog!
The friends try to get Sonic to join them in a party, but Sonic declines due to Tails is missing apparently and speeds off looking for him. The rest of the comic contains a review zone for the current, at the time, games. The first of many non-Sonic stories, which in this case is the Shinobi story based on the franchise of the same name, and the other being a comic based on the Golden Axe games. Not much to say about them, they're just kinda overlooked to the main story. I mean, hell, it's called Sonic the Comic, not Golden Axe the Comic. The last couple of pages contain a news zone, a Q zone, and a special sneak peek section, showcasing the future non-Sonic stories, those being Streets of Rage, Kid Chameleon, and Wonder Boy. The last 2 pages contain speed lines, with a fan submission page and a preview of the next issue. From this point on, the comic would grow to cover various game stories such as Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 3D, and close on Sonic Adventure before being cancelled. The fans have recently brought it back to life with Sonic the Comic Online. I read a few issues and they're okay, pretty decent artwork I must admit. Not on the same caliber as the original source material, but it's good all the same. I feel my only form of complaint would be they're trying to make it too much like Archie Sonic. In closing, Sonic the Comic was a pretty decent series in its initial run, offering clever characters like Techno the Canary, who got a small cameo in the Archie series, to absolutely genius ideas of the evil Super Sonic, possibly the element this series was best known for. If you happen to see an old copy of Sonic the Comic lying around, please go and check it out, and if so, check out Sonic the Comic Online. It has the support from the original creative team, and I recommend you go check it out. Well guys, that's all there is for this episode. I'm Random DC, and I'm saying good night, and good luck.